It kind of went through a cloud and came out, and there was another one directly behind this.
On a quiet morning in May of 2008, something crashes in the desert outside of Needles, California. Multiple witnesses watch as a turquoise blue object is carried away by military helicopters. But there's more to the story, and it may be the key to understanding what's going on. All of this has happened before. In July 1947, another desert crash brings the small town of Roswell, New Mexico to worldwide attention. The military's announcement that they have recovered a flying disc shocks the world. Allegedly, the nearby Army airfield sends personnel to clean up the crash site and instructs workers to leave no evidence behind. Days later, the military changes its story, attributing the crash to a weather balloon. Now, in Needles, the team has located a key eyewitness who agrees to speak with the investigation on one condition: that his real name not be used. The witness, known only as Bob, arranges a meeting on the Colorado River, near where he saw the object on May 14th.
As I was sitting on the boat fishing at 3 o'clock in the morning, and the whole front of the boat lit up. I looked up and I saw a bright turquoise, blue, something falling out of the sky. It came straight across from one side to the other, and it hit. It just kind of made a thump.
Where did it impact?
Just west of my position, maybe 200 yards from my boat, in between the railroad tracks and the river.
Bob claims that within 15 minutes, military helicopters appeared.
And almost immediately after the first helicopter showed up, there was a second and then a third. And that's when the big one came overhead. That thing circled over my boat, went to the site, dropped out of sight for a few moments, and the next thing I know, it was up and flying.
Bob not only sees the armada of helicopters arrive, but their return trip with the alleged UFO in tow.
Did you see the object being lifted on the skyhook?
Yes, sir. That's where I saw the shape. Not only was it well lit by the other helicopters, they were shining their lights on it. It was still very hot.
Both Bob and Frank Costigan's testimony say that the object may be in the area of the desert closest to the river. The investigation sets off. Archaeologist Garth Baldwin will be looking for several telltale signs.
There should be enough of an indication of an impact of the size that Bob talked about. There should be some displacement of soil marked by a change in the sand, change in the texture of the ground.
The sage grows very slowly, the grass grows very slowly, so if it's disturbed in any way, it's going to be obvious.
Right. We might get lucky, because if there was an object that crashed there, I don't see how the military could possibly cover that up.